Hi, I'm Robert with The Wellness Factor. Thank you very much for checking out this video and my website. The website is all about training and teaching people 3 techniques that I honed in on over the last 35 years of my search for wellness techniques and things that you can do on yourself so you don't have to go to a therapist. However, going to a therapist, always recommended. There's so many good ones out there. I've been in the massage industry for over 15 years and working with the development of these products for 35. Not products, but the techniques. So what I honed it down to is these techniques that you can do on yourself, and you can do these on others. So you can help your family, your friends. If you're a therapist, you can use them with your clients and on yourself. So nothing better. Everybody is going through stress and anxiety, and everybody's got some trauma from childhood on up that we're all dealing with. How do you get rid of those? With these techniques. So I'll go into the 3 techniques that you'll see on the website, and there's more detail on those, another little video, and on the PDF you can see the full free class that I'll be teaching on webinars. So please sign up for the ones that you're interested in, and I will take you down the road of these techniques and the philosophies in them. The philosophies in them are as deep as you can imagine because they're connected to the unseen. I usually start a class with, how many of you feel that there's something bigger than your physical body? There's something more than just this, muscles and tissue. There is this bigger part. Most people say, yeah, there's something, but I can't put my finger on it. What I want to bring out in you is your connection to your spirit within. And we'll go further into that and how that works, because it's in everybody. And what I found in my research and in my teaching and study was in meridian therapy, mostly. It's all about meridians, energy, frequency, and how we carry those things through our daily life. So these are techniques that you can use driving the car, anywhere, anytime with yourself. I do it all the time. It's my mainstay. I call these techniques my resurrection techniques. They will get you back to good point from where you were, whether it be a backache, headache, stomach ache, just not feeling right, anxiety, stress, and these will short circuit those, delete them, and get you on to the next step. And during the day, sometimes these things take a few days, and it has become my practice almost daily. And it's not so much a practice as it is a self-preservation technique. So I'm in my mid-70s, and the idea of this is to get rid of all of that stuff. Get rid of that. Get it out of your system for good. And they work. So here they are. The 3 are EFT meridian tapping and Jin Shin Jitsu, or I call it Jin Shin Acu-Touch. Using your hands for all of these things, that's all you need to do is use your hands. And the last one that I developed more recently is what I call quantum stretch. And it's a very slow stretch, and it moves the connective tissue so that we can get out of a backache, we can get out of rotator cuff, muscle problems, knee problems, and I'll show you how to do that in those classes. But in EFT meridian tapping, what the most important part that I came up with was, after tapping for 15 years or more, back when Gary Craig had started this, was that I saw so many people that they take all the classes and then they never tapped. So what I did was, and tapping, for those of you that don't know, is tapping on 9 points with your fingertip so that you're sending a spark of light through the meridians. You don't know where that anxiety is hidden through all of the meridians, but that's all you got to do is tap. And that will delete and get rid of that charge. You'll still have the memory and all of that with it, but it works for phobias and fear and anger and stresses, sadness and grief and things that we're all going through so much these days. So important. So I created the 1 minute power tap, and it's quite simply tapping all 9 points 26 times without saying anything. And that's why I think people that had taken all the tapping classes with all these wonderful teachers didn't tap. They didn't know what to say. So it's already up on the screen. So just tap. Don't say anything. Just breathe and tap 26 times on each of the points. The next technique is Jujutsu, which I've studied and taught for over 35 years. And it's the oldest recorded healing art in the world. Very obscure, a lot of people haven't heard about it. Those that you have know the power of Jin Shin. I call it Jin Shin AccuTouch. You're using your hands as jumper cables with the 26 points that are on the body, or the main central, which I'll show you. This is the oldest chakra balancing on the planet, and the most powerful. And you just hold your hands in these points and move to the next point, move through the chakras, and you jumper cable these together. I'll go more into that. That'll fix everything. We used to fix people on the beach with their backaches. It just resets everything and gets the energy into flow. And flow is what it's all about. Going with the flow, being in the flow, because when we're resisting, we end up with pain, and whether it be mental or physical. And the last one that I developed was quantum stretch from a technique called the Rossiter system, which you can read about on the website. And I couldn't perform it on myself the way the system was. You need 2 people. So I created quantum stretch, which is very slowly stretching connective tissue using right angle hands. When I make my hand at a right angle, it locks the tissue here at the wrist. If I move my hand out to the side or up really slow and stop, you'll feel the tightness in your arm. You'll feel it in different places. If you turn the hand around, then you'll feel it in new places. As you hold it, the key is that it takes 5 seconds, maybe 10, for the tissue to start to elongate and move. And that's muscles, ligaments, and tendons, and the connective tissue that wraps everything in it and around it. And that starts to move, and that way you get rid of the pain. So you just by holding your hand at a right angle and moving maybe your neck, I've got this whole line stretching. So I do that all the time, and it keeps my body in good shape. I'm very physical, horseback riding, surfboards, and all that good stuff, and falling and hurting myself numerous times, whether it be auto accidents or whatever, and these techniques will get you back going again, as well as, of course, seeing your therapist, your chiropractor, depending on the condition. But it puts it in your hand. You become the PT. Also on the website, what you'll notice is that there are products for wellness, and the products are wonderful. So over my last 15 years and even longer, working with these types of products, they're energetic, they're topicals. My one favorite is you'll see the Biofield Balance Bracelet. With EMF and frequencies all around us, it causes the blood to coagulate, the red blood cells, and it can't get through the capillaries to get to the ear and the brain. We get brain fog from Wi-Fi and our phones. And what this bracelet will do, will get the blood to separate and flow normally. And this claim to fame with this one has helped so many people, is that it will really cure vertigo in probably about 15 minutes permanently. We're at 24/7. The other product that I developed is my other product. You'll see Helios Health Products, And that's where I have a lot of different natural, botanical, 100% natural products for pain relief, skin conditions, and things like that. This is my one of my main ones, which is Helios First Aid. Great for arthritis, back pain, any kind of pain, any kind of itch, bug bites, bee stings, any kind of burns, sunburns, second-degree burns. And this stuff is a survival kit in a bottle. So check those out. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy the information. Try it out and come to the webinar and check it out a little bit deeper. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.